Some things are so big, so impressive, you just assume they'll be around forever. Their presence feels permanent, as if nothing could ever bring them down. The Antonov AN-225 was one of those things, a true titan of the skies, a flying testament to human ambition and engineering genius. It was more than just an aircraft. It was a symbol of what humanity could achieve when it dared to dream big. For decades, the Mriya soared across continents, carrying cargoes no other aircraft could handle. It broke records, inspired awe, and became a legend in the aviation world. It was a one-of-a-kind marvel, a source of immense pride for Ukraine, and a beacon of hope for aviation enthusiasts everywhere. But in early 2022, that dream was shattered in a way no one could have imagined. The conflict reached Hostomel Airport, the Mriya's home base, turning a place of innovation into a battleground. The giant had fallen. Images showed the aircraft broken and burned, a casualty of a war it had no part in. The world watched in disbelief as the mighty Mriya was reduced to twisted metal. The loss felt personal, even to those who had never seen it in person. It was as if a piece of our collective imagination had been lost. The Mriya represented what we could achieve when we dared to build something extraordinary, something that defied the limits of possibility. Seeing it reduced to a wreck was a stark reminder of how fragile even the mightiest creations can be, and how quickly greatness can be lost. The dream, it seemed, was over. The hangar stood silent, echoing with memories of what once was. But dreams have a way of sticking around. Even in the darkest moments, hope can take root. The story of the AN-225 wasn't destined to end in a pile of rubble. There were those who refused to let the legend die. The spirit that built the first Mriya was still alive, burning bright in the hearts of those who believed in its legacy. A plan began to form, a plan to bring the Mriya back, to rebuild what was lost and restore hope for the future. The legend was not ready to fade into history. The dream of the skies would rise again. What made this plane so special? Why does the Antonov AN-225, known as the Mriya, inspire such awe and fascination among aviation enthusiasts and the general public alike? For starters, it was simply the biggest. No other aircraft could match its sheer size or presence on the runway. With a wingspan wider than a football pitch and 6 massive engines, the AN-225 was a flying cathedral of engineering. Its tail towered above the tarmac, and its landing gear alone had 32 wheels to support its immense weight. It was built in the 1980s to carry the Soviet Buran space shuttle, an audacious feat that pushed the boundaries of what was possible in aerospace design. Only one was ever completed, making it unique from the moment it first flew. The AN-225 was a one-of-a-kind marvel, a singular vision brought to life. After the Soviet Union collapsed, the Mriya became the world's ultimate heavy lifter. Its original mission faded, but its potential was just beginning to be realized. Its cargo hold could swallow loads impossible for any other aircraft. Wind turbine blades, power plant generators, massive vehicles. The AN-225 could carry up to 250 tons in a single trip, making it the undisputed champion of air freight. If something was too big or heavy for any other means, the call went out for the Mriya. It became the go-to solution for oversized and urgent cargo, trusted by industries around the globe. It became a critical asset for global industries, solving logistical nightmares with unmatched capacity. The Mriya made the impossible possible. But it wasn't just about industry. The AN-225 captured imaginations everywhere it went, drawing crowds and inspiring wonder. The AN-225 was a hero in times of crisis, delivering huge quantities of humanitarian aid. When disaster struck, the Mriya was often first to respond. It could transport mobile hospitals and emergency supplies in a single flight, reaching devastated areas faster than any ship. Its speed and capacity saved lives in emergencies. During the pandemic, it flew vast amounts of medical supplies worldwide. The Mriya became a symbol of hope, connecting continents in a time of need. The Mriya was more than a big plane, it was a big help. Its presence meant relief, support, and the promise of aid wherever it landed. Its dual role as industrial workhorse and humanitarian lifeline cemented its legendary status. The AN-225 was a bridge between nations, industries, and people. The world had never seen anything like it. Every takeoff was a spectacle, every landing a moment of history, and perhaps never will again, unless the dream is rebuilt. The legend of the Mriya endures, reminding us of what human ingenuity can achieve. The end for the original Mriya came swiftly. In February 2022, as conflict erupted in Ukraine, the aircraft was parked at Hostomel Airport for maintenance. The airport became an early target in the invasion, and the Mriya was caught in the crossfire. Satellite images and ground photos soon confirmed the worst. The hangar was destroyed, and the plane was a wreck. The nose section suffered a direct hit, collapsing in a twisted mess of metal. The cockpit was obliterated, engines damaged, wings scorched. The tail section survived, but the heart of the aircraft was gone. The images were heartbreaking, a symbol of strength reduced to ruin. For Ukraine, it was a national treasure lost, a blow to pride and identity. The destruction was more than material, it was deeply symbolic. The Mriya had flown the Ukrainian flag around the world. Its loss was felt far beyond Hostomel. The giant was gone, and the world felt smaller. In the face of such loss, giving up would have been easy. The destruction of the world's largest aircraft was more than just a blow to aviation, it was a symbol of hope and pride shattered overnight. But in November 2022, Antonov announced, against all odds, that the Mriya would fly again. The world watched as the company made a bold promise to rebuild what many thought was lost forever. This wasn't just a dream, they had a plan. Teams of engineers and visionaries began to map out every detail, determined to turn hope into reality. Back in the Soviet era, a second AN-225 airframe was partially built, but never finished. For decades it sat untouched, a silent reminder of what could have been. Now Antonov will use this as the foundation for the new Mriya, giving the project a crucial head start. This forgotten relic is being transformed into the heart of a new legend. Around 30% of components from the destroyed plane, especially from the rear, can be salvaged and reused. Every bolt and panel recovered is a piece of history, ready to fly again. The new AN-225 will blend legacy parts with modern technology, state-of-the-art avionics, a glass cockpit, and more efficient engines. It's a careful balance of honoring the past while embracing the future. It will be a fusion of old and new, a legend reborn for the 21st century. The restoration is as much about innovation as it is about memory. By using parts from the original, the new aircraft will carry the spirit of its predecessor. Each reused component is a tribute to the legacy of the first Mriya. Modern upgrades will make it safer, more efficient, and more capable. The rebuilt Mriya will set new standards for heavy-lift aviation, ready to serve a changing world. This is not just rebuilding, it's building back better. The project is a testament to resilience, innovation, and the unbreakable will to rise again. Ukraine is determined to restore its icon. The Mriya's rebirth is a symbol of national pride and unity, inspiring people far beyond its borders. The dream is being reimagined for a new era, one where hope, ingenuity, and perseverance take flight once more. Building the world's largest airplane isn't cheap. Estimates for the new Mriya range from $500 million to $3 billion. For a country at war, funding is a colossal challenge. The Ukrainian government supports the project, but international help is essential. Antonov is seeking private investment and global partners. The Mriya served the world. Now, the world is being asked to help bring it back. Grassroots efforts are also making a difference. A Ukrainian startup sells AN-225 model kits, with profits funding the rebuild and supporting Antonov employees. Anyone, anywhere, can own a piece of the dream and help make it fly again. News of the Mriya's possible return sparked excitement worldwide. In an industry focused on efficiency, reviving the biggest plane felt bold and inspiring. Aviation communities lit up with hope and support. The Mriya is more than nostalgia, it's a symbol of pushing boundaries. Its return would be a celebration for everyone who dreams of flight. International organizations and airports have rallied behind Antonov. Leipzig-Halle Airport in Germany, a former hub, has been especially supportive. This global network offers moral, technical, and logistical support. The Mriya was a global citizen, and its family is rallying to bring it home. Supporting the project is a way for the world to stand with Ukraine. The world isn't just watching, it's becoming part of the story. Why does the world need the AN-225? Because some jobs only the Mriya can do. With a 250-ton cargo capacity, it dwarfed every other aircraft. It could move massive generators, mining equipment, or aerospace components across continents in hours, not weeks. Its absence has left a void in the outsized cargo market. But its greatest legacy is humanitarian aid. The Mriya could deliver more relief in a single trip than a fleet of smaller planes. Its return would restore a vital tool for global emergencies. The Mriya is the ultimate insurance policy for the world's toughest jobs. Its comeback is about restoring capability and hope. The story of the Mriya is being shared worldwide to honor its legacy and rally support. Exhibitions like the one at Leipzig Halle Airport serve as memorials and calls to action. Fundraising efforts are building a global community invested in the comeback. Each model sold, each story shared, brings the dream closer to reality. For Ukraine, the Mriya's return is a symbol of resilience and hope. It's a statement that the nation will not be broken, it will rebuild and dream big. The project embodies perseverance and ingenuity. The new Mriya's flight will be a moment of national pride and global celebration. It's a testament to international collaboration and the enduring power of dreams. When the Mriya soars again, it will tell the world that hope is, and always will be, airborne.